Are you sure you want to?
Oh, another session. Can't block an issue out like that. Buzz the duck off. The fuck off. You should listen to me just for the moment, and then I'm all gone. I know about your little band of troublemakers, and I really dig it. The government needs a kick where the sun don't shine. That's alright with me, sweetie. But bombing people? That's not right. That's plain wrong. Can you think that was one of us? I've been watching you. The Bantam bombs hit places where your outlaw posse has been to in the past. No way you did not hear about it. You're extremely lucky that the cops are stupid enough not to have figured out that communication yet. Else they might have prevented the mall thingy. Yeah, I fucked it up. I know, bud. I know, I fucked it up. So give me a reason to, you know, like, put that consciousness of mine at ease. I would want to help you, not turn you in. How dare you threaten me? Yolanda, be cool. Say I want to help you. Sure, I can be trusted. I'm going to hack that precious page of the party and upload a special something. It's going to be easy with those party. It's going to be easy with those party IT guys, probably IT guys being lazy bones. But then you'll answer my questions. Don't care about your shit. Wait. Give me a sec while I get to work. Don't go away. Can't switch my phone off now. It's a nice looking firewall you have, dear party web team. Doing this gives me the chills, and I need to distract myself somehow. So, almost done. Just a second longer. Almost there. Done. Delacroix has never been prettier. I have to take a look at that. I gotta see what he did. If you must, make it quick and quit poking around my life. I said you're not involved in the assaults. I'm not. Do you think it's someone else in thought? No. Harrison is the only guy I could remotely imagine doing anything like that. Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her parents' company. Otherwise, she is mostly a spoiled brat who thinks the world owes her. Yep, totally agree with that statement. Juliet was a bit shy, but damn good at organizing stuff. Not capable of being a terrorist. It's the government themselves behind the bombings. Did you know that since 2011, all the electronic devices must have unique IDs? They look like this, and it's not even secure. Looks like the code label on my PC. It's because it is. You deserve some privacy. To find out if the government's work, what they're up to. We'll get to the bottom of this. What if he's like a government guy too, and he's fucking making the honeypot? See you soon. Okay. So there's a lot of shit here. Alright, so let's go to initiate here. He doesn't like the government. He hacked the page of the party. Are you mad? You sat on such important information only to pass it along when it's no longer useful. Oh, I'll keep my mouth shut if everybody finds out. What? So I was timed on that one? Fuck you. I'll be fine. Don't worry, Symes. The game can't continue otherwise. So I'm good. I'm good. Alright, so he's probing her to see if she'll give up who the bomber was. And she's saying, nobody in the group really could have done it because they're all bitches. Harrison's the only guy who could remotely do something like that. Bonton bombings. Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money. For being able to access Watergate money. See, that I can believe. Where's Cassandra? The trouble in the Watergate's books. I might. Juliet was a bit shy, but damn good at organizing stuff. Okay. It's the government behind the bombings themselves. So Nina thinks the government's doing everything. What a joke! Of course, Symes would say that. I've heard that a million times. Every time something happens, there's nothing to these conspiracy theories. Let's go ahead and put this in Nina's. Maybe we'll get something else on the listener. Oh, you found a device UID. Every device in the nation has one. In accordance with the safety bill. Yep. And that's working out real well for your citizens. You can use the Insider tool to connect and see what a user has on their device. Note, device must be running. Have an online connection to access it. Sure. Oh, it's Insider time. See, I've been wondering when we're going to use this tool, and I'm very happy to do so. This is some real NSA shit. I love it. I'm going to put this in there because it's just saying suspected. It's not actually a finger. And it says by Nina, so we can do that one. Alright, so that wraps up for this conversation. I will go to Juliet Kerrington's phone call to an unknown person in a moment. Let's see what the hacker did to leaders of the nation. Catherine Delacroix. Nice. Nice picture, bro. Really nice picture. Queen of Bullshit. Ministry of Bullshit, dedicated to the purpose of power mongering and bullying people, is formed as quickly as possible after the elections, just as anyone sane would have anticipated. She is most hated for the inception of the bullshit bingo, in which Mrs. Delacroix always wins due to high density of bullshit in her own speeches. Mrs. Delacroix was subsequently granted the title of Queen of Bullshit. Bullshit bingo. Links to, yeah. Bullshit bingo, huh? So let's go ahead and access Nina's computer, as long as it's on. It's her desktop, and that's her fucking, yeah, her man. That's her man right there. She said it was her man. All right. What's she deleting these days? Application as mechanic. Application as housekeeper. Request regarding job. That we will indeed be able to meet your request. Please be present at the operating site around 4. Please copy this message. Will not be able to make changes. I've requested on rather short notice. Would it be possible for me to take over the Freedom Plaza shift? The 11th and 12th. Ooh. The 11th and the 12th. Shit. That's interesting. Looking guilty. If we could associate with the 2 other sites, we'll be safe. Application as a mechanic. We receive numerous applications each day. Refuse most of them. We've chosen another applicant. Thank you for your interest. Mechanic, please find my application documents. Why would you be a mechanic? You can't be a mechanic. You're like a cleaner. Right? Hold on. Cleaning, groundskeeping, maintenance, or customer service. What the fuck makes you think you... Fuck you. Well, there's her number. That's going to put her probably... Her phone's going to be in the listener. Housekeeper. Nothing else there. Let's go back to this up. Can I... No, I can't delete this shit. Her private folder. An apology and an offer. Do not read this. Oh boy. Okay, so she's talking to Golfels. Let's go ahead and put Golfel's information in here, so we can have him on the listener too. Let's go back to Nina. I'd like to offer you my apologies. It was not my intent to denounce you in front of all the other members of Thought, or worse, basically everyone. After all, what we do or say online persists like a minefield. As I wrote in an early blog post, I should have been more considerate. Your actions at the Circle Mall have turned out to be very different to what I anticipated them to be. But that was hardly your fault, it was mine. Instead of passing judgment on you, I would like to offer my help. From my impressions, I would assume you are someone whose life so far has been troubled, to say the least. Although it might not seem obvious, I have a rather moving background as well. As they put it, it takes one to know one. I would suggest we have a talk about how we might assist each other best. So they're in contact with assistance. I don't know what they're trying to assist each other with. We'll find out. Shut the fuck up, Symes, and let me do my job, huh? Saved protocol. Desmo 16. You know, if we were to marry and have children, it would be really funny if my name was Molly. I really like Nina as a name, though. Why Molly? Desmond says to Molly, "Girl, I like your face." What? Obladia, Obladia, the Beatles. Don't tell me you don't know that. You're the oldie lexicon impersonated. I was a Beatles fan. It's a major gap in knowledge, you're aware of that. You know the song. There was something about a bra in there. In a couple of years, they have built a home sweet home with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Schwartz. You don't have a problem with kids being the center of my life, do you? It shows a single mother trying to make ends meet for her son. It's your primary motivation with an admiral one at that. One that does not mix well with terrorist ambitions. Yeah. That's true, Symes, but I don't know. We'll see. Michael? Oh, it's her disgusting little child. Oh, she was in the army, so she knows how to build bombs and shit. Fuck yeah. That makes her PTSD sound a little more reasonable. She was actually in the army. Now, if she was under fire or something, I could see it. Specifically know what kind of experience she has. Do not read. D. Schwartz. A titty's and ass. So, I guess you disregarded the subject and went straight to reading this utterly embarrassing mail nonetheless. No, you would. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. Never written a text like this in my entire life. So I hope you will be clement with me. Our backpacking trip has been okay. I'll just say amazing, brilliant. Best one I've been on. That was not due to the sun, even though it was blazing all 10 magnificent days. It was due to you being there with me that made me enjoy every single second of it. I mean, just remember the one time we wanted to have a photo of us taken, and the only person around was that elderly Italian woman. She didn't understand a word. I had to bite my tongue so not to burst out in laughter, but you, cool as you are, just walked over to her, gave her your broadest smile, put the camera in her hand, and the finger on the shutter release. Every cell in me. What a cheesy-ass pickup line. Every cell in me wants to just backspace all this letter and not send it. Every cell in me. Wow, what a faggot. But at the same time, I just want you to read it, know how I feel about you. Sometimes, seems you have passed the patient, blah, blah, blah. Seems you have passed the patented Desmond Schwartz relationship test. So I'll write down what I have been trying to say all the time. When was this? 2008? Yeah. I wish they would. The one thing I don't like about this game is when you find information from the past, like distant past, near past, whatever, I guess it doesn't matter. It's always putting the data cell kind of description of the information you're putting into Orwell seems to always be in the present tense, and I wish it would correct for the tense, for the time, like was in a relationship with Desmond, because I feel like now she's clearly not, because she's a single fucking mother. It would just make it a little more, easier to understand when you go back to look at it. No, fuck! She is single! She is single! What the fuck, bro? That's annoying. This is 2008. Why would you... Oh my god. Symes, aren't you supposed to be the analyzer of the shit I pass on to you? Shouldn't you say, oh, wow, she was in a relationship fucking almost a decade ago, and say now that she has a fucking relationship with somebody? Doesn't make any sense. Let's enter browser history. CCTV still again on Thursday. Work easy. Singular. Profile. Inner city map. I'll shoot a web lookup of CCTV at Stelligan, so. Fakely associates Nia with the Stelligan assault. It makes 2 locations detected. We have a very solid case. Let me make the 3. Just all this shit on her PC. I want to go back to her PC though. Okay, nothing else in there. I've read all that shit. I checked out her trash. Alright, so that takes care of the insider for Nina. Where are we at on this? There was a conversation with Harrington with an unknown person. Or Kerrington. Welcome to Rosentech. You're calling outside of office hours. Jewel bug? June! Okay. So that's June. It's about time June and Jewel bug had their actual sisterly chat. It's working today. Forgot for a second you actually know me. Lost got in trouble. Can call back later. Hanging around the office is just a good excuse, you know, not to be at home. Never got why you moved back in the first place. I had to leave my student apartment. You know that. And you know that's a super lame excuse. You earn good money at Rosentech, don't you? You could rent any flat in town. You just don't want to. And relent to this year. Couldn't really stand being alone at the time. Much better now. But Mom, Dad, they're so happy I'm back. I don't want to disappoint them, do you? Can't do that. Here I was thinking Juliet had finally reached a state of emancipation. I have. Mom and Dad yet again. Little Jewel bug. So envious when Dad called you his June bug. He didn't have any nickname for me. So it's like a sister or brother. Don't give in to Dad. So I figure I should leave you to work. My to-do list is long. I'll call you again. Do not try to reach me. Just kidding. Thank you for believing in me. That's what Big Sis is there for, right? See you, June. Alright, so we got another alias for Kerrington. I know, it's a weird nickname, isn't it, Symes? Whoop. I don't know what that noise was, but it was kind of weird. A couple data cells in here, so... June! That's why I called. It was about the time June and Jewel Bug had their annual sisterly chat. Create new profile. Yep. It's working today. Working on a Saturday. Just get that in the books. Pretty rough start to the year. Couldn't really stand being at home. Considering she in a relationship, yep, I know. So June saying that she feels she finally, so her bigger sister, Juliet's bigger sister, she finally reached a stand of quote unquote emancipation from Mom and Dad. And June saying, no, you really haven't. You're letting yourself be hassled by Mom and Dad yet again. Troublesome relationship with parents. And close families. Alright, so we got June in the picture now, which is Juliet's older sister. Okay. Anything else? Why is that? Like favorite or something. Okay. So let's go check out and see what Harrison's up to. timelines. Go read my new column. Anything change? He put his story on there. I think most of you, my very loyal followers, friends and fiends, never actually heard them writing for T and B. But yeah, that's a thing. Looky here. Quiet for so long. The big revolutionary himself, a lackey to one of the most pro-fascist, pro-surveillance bullcrap newspapers. That picture. Is that spick and span babyface you and that text loose lips sink terrorist ships? Guess the government brought you like everyone else. Peter. I know what you mean. I feel you. When the TMB called on me to ask if I'd write for them, I laughed at them hard for 30 minutes straight. And they called me again. You know, I could write whatever the fuck I want. No strings attached. Hell, even fucking swear. I got the attention and reach. Well, good luck. This post has been deleted. This takes us to the article we already read about. What a faggot. Let's see. Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't see anything new in here. So here's, let's go back to Nina. So this looks like it's Nina's file with the army. Army of the Nation. What a weird name for a country. The Nation. Looks like a badass there, but she looks like a freak here. Looks like she gained a little bit of weight though, huh? She's not in service anymore. 1st Combat Engineer Battalion, Company B in this platoon. Well, let's go ahead and do it in. She was a combat engineer. Awarded the Bravery Medal. Being such an honorable. Yep. It's true, she doesn't seem that honorable anymore. She enlisted in 2005. She was in light infantry. Specialist, foreign mission. Promoted to corporal for saving of multiple comrade and civilian lives. In charge of Squad Alpha. Partakes in a foreign mission. Wounded in combat, considered AWOL. Absent without official leave. Status cleared, returned to Bonton Barracks. She got a court-martial. Dishonorable discharge and 3 months of confinement for being AWOL with voluntary return. In confinement, discharged. So she went fucking AWOL. Do you know this puts her same as any other previously convicted felon? Didn't know that. Cyber protection experts wanted. Of Kerberos. The threefold terrorist attack on Bonton has led General Hartman to openly consider a temporary activation of Mission Kerberos. It's been a constant presence of military force within the capital. So there's the nation. Parges, that's where the Prime Minister went today. It was Treflith. Parges peacekeeping mission. Gentry and flood aid mission. Stable Ustavi. Fuck, I can't pronounce these words. Ustviaka. I don't know. They should be deployed in the homeland whenever needed. This paved the way for Mission Kerberos, intended to secure or evacuate densely populated areas against a large-scale terrorist attack. Fortunately, has remained dormant to date. Parge's peacekeeping mission. And a one-time democratic model country. Parges into chaos. The rebel movement. Forces of true Parges, FTP, declared war. Which led to a long-lasting and bloody civil conflict. So Parges went into a civil war. Realizing they were unable to stand a chance in an open struggle, changed their strategy to terrorism. The new government elected in 2009 the Parges Intervention Mission, resumed under a new name, the Parges Peacekeeping Mission. First Combat Engineer Battalion, partially tasked with mine clearance. Mine clearance. Unknown data chunk that this is conflicting with.
Thanks for watching Shift W. Did you know Orwell was an author? The nation kidnapped him and put his brain into a supercomputer, then slapped in some fancy software so Fruitbrute could spy on you all. Subscribe now so Orwell's still functioning brain does not put you into the mix. You have been warned.